With 10 years of stewardship as ZDA president, he provided inclusive leadership as he was trusted by all and sundry. He led Zauran with exceptional charisma, patriotism, exemplary leadership, whereby in the steps of Baba Gwanto, he spent his personal earnings in support of the cause for Zar struggle. While he was Zar ZDA president, he achieved a lot, but I will mention but a few. He united all Zar people and fought against any divisive tendency, birthed, conceived by him. The selection of Gungzar was during his tenure as Zar president. The Zar Sayawa Chiefdom Law was created during his time as Zar president in 2011 by the then sitting governor, Malam Isa Yuguda. However, because the headquarters of the chiefdom was located at Merti instead of Tafa Balewa, our ancestral headquarters, and 66 villages were also removed from the chiefdom, he headed to court to seek redress for his community. It was under his leadership that Gungzar Air Commando Ishaku Komu retired, won his case for fundamental human rights against the Bauchi state government at the Kaduna Federal High Court. He instituted a legal action against the unjust relocation of Tafa Balewa headquarters to Bununu. He facilitated the release of 28 Zar youths from prison who were unjustly arrested during the attacks against Zar community. In his quest to ensure political and economic growth, he initiated the Register and Vote at Home campaign, which yielded massive results. His 10 years of stewardship as ZDA president was so rewarding to Zar community. It was celebrated all through the land, as it brought a lot of economic and political growth to the people. He registered ZDA with the Corporate Affairs Commission, thereby giving it legitimacy as a legal entity on its own. He was nicknamed by his Lagos compatriots as Bala Bakona due to his straightforwardness in all his dealings. With regards to his leadership and community engagement, Lagos people echo Onibaje lives to say his character represents a narrative of integrity, a life consistent with moral purpose, driven by the common philosophy of late Baba Peter Gwanto. No wonder he coined the slogan Gwantoism, to mean walking in the right footsteps and creed of Baba Gwanto. While he will be remembered as an easygoing man by a lot of people, he was fearless in the face of issues that bordered on injustice, inhumanity, and discrimination. He constantly reminded the people that he was a product of the grassroots, hence his love for the people. He never stood to meet the powers that be, even when they were ready, except they were ready to meet the demands of his people, which is desire, chiefdom, and self-determination. Although it wasn't a smooth tour, as he encountered a lot of opposition, challenges, and difficulties, aimed at quenching his spirit, despite all of this, he refused to give up or be entangled with the obstacles that surrounded him. Like Moses, he held on to the mantle that he will hand over to the available Joshua, who in turn lead the Zar community to the promised self-determination by presenting Gungzar Air Commando Ishaku Komu retired with the chief of staff as Gungzar. He lived and died for the cause of our forebearers. His hope, like the fallen heroes, was to see a day where the Zar people will unanimously rejoice in thanksgiving to God for granting the Zar nation the long-awaited chiefdom under the selected person, Air Commando Ishaku retired at Gungzar, one of Zar chiefdom. His personal and spiritual journey. His spiritual voyage started a long time ago in 1988 when he was baptized by Reverend Mugana Adazai in Kokin Church, Nyanya, Abuja. He wasn't only an active member of Kokin, he was known to be involved in different church works, making personal contributions towards the church growth. The memories of his engagements in church, even while in Lagos, Grace and Power channels on service, remain golden to the church and those associated with the church. A moment shared by those from Kokin Center would be his dance on Christmas Day, where he danced and waved to the church while walking away. His humble nature made his life less glamorous. He was accessible to everyone, more of attachment to humanity than worldly desires. What made him a unique brand was his no-noise making while achieving milestones. In other words, his work always speaks for him, which we can see here today. The younger generation see him as a mentor of great repute for his selfless service to humanity, community engagements,
ce mata na kan suna da waka, ku za ku yi hakuri da yan ban duka za ku yi hakuri, ba za ku shiga a nan ba domin gudun lokaci ne. So ban da matan kan kada numfashin ku ya lalace ba. Za mu fara da ita Mama Bala Gambar, za ta kawo shaida, sannan iyali, sannan kawanai, abokai, sai sarkin Gambar Lere, sai Honorable Musa Nakwada, Bauchi State House of Assembly, Chairman Tafa Balewa Local Government, Honorable Leko, Gonzar Salek, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, the Speaker at Assembly, His Excellency the Governor of Bauchi State, and then lastly the church. We're going to follow it in this order. Please, you could see that is a long list. If you take a time on your speech, then we'll be there till down. So please make it brief, and the Lord be with you. Mama.